How about public? Welcome to the first video of this YouTube channel. Don't miss out on amazing, entertaining, and educational content. Remember to subscribe, like, turn on the notification bell and join our community today so you don't miss a thing. With nothing more to say, let's begin. First of all, if you are a beginner, you should know what eToro is. eToro is a social trading platform that you should definitely invest in. eToro also has a social component where you can observe all the results that another person has achieved with public investment and their progress and development on the platform, which helps you a lot because it will give you some benefits such as confidence in changing your strategy. On the platform, there is a wall similar to Facebook where you can communicate, leave comments, and join a community and forum where you can learn a lot. To do this, the platform has another very interesting option and alternative, which is its ability to copy other types of people. The truth is that I was very interested in this platform because everything is online and because you can invest in stocks and currencies, among others. However, you may not be interested in that, but rather in how it works or what my experience and progress have been with this platform. I found this platform through Facebook ads. The thing is, I did a little research on the platform and discovered that it has an emulator. In this case, you get an amount of $100,000, you set up an account, and you get a fake $100,000. I remember using the simulator. I bought some McDonald's, Instagram, and Bitcoin without realizing it. The results were so satisfactory that 2 weeks passed and my anxiety became uncontrollable, so I started to invest seriously. And the truth is that, to be honest, I was very lucky because I don't know if you know, but in November 2018, more or less, was when cryptocurrencies began to take off, and little by little, some technology stocks were also rising, which is what I focused on at that moment. So, the truth is that week after week, I was doing better, so I deposited more. I almost forgot to remind you that if you suddenly win 35% of $1,000, you win $300. If you win 25% of $10,000, you win $3,000, so I started depositing more. I rode that tremendous wave where 81% was luck and everything I was investing was going up. And since the end of November, I think it was November 27th, 2018, which led to March, where Bitcoin had reached 30,000, there came a point where I had quadrupled my capital. Of course, this party didn't last forever. Also, at that time, I invested quite riskily. This means that both profits and losses increase. To explain this in simple terms, in mid-March, everything started to fall apart. In 2018, 2.5 months later, I made a 325% profit, and 2019 was a quite difficult year because I started going down and, ultimately, of the 14 months, I only had 11 months in the red and only 3 in the green. The truth is that that year was so bad that cryptocurrencies suffered a hard blow. Bitcoin fell from $30,000 to $2,000, and some technology stocks also lost value by 11, 17, and 22%. During this process, I learned not to make such risky investments. I learned not to invest too much of my capital in cryptocurrencies because they are temporary. I learned not to overinvest, and in fact, currently, the platform has a risk rating of 1 to 10. The majority have between 3 and 7, more or less 7 already makes you a little red, like it is a lot of risk. At that time, I was at 5, and to give you an idea, now I am at 3, which is a risk level a little healthier for the head. I ended 2019 55% down, which means I lost half of my capital. Anyway, as I had been 325% up. The year 2020 intervened in that and I was already obtaining improved learning, and the truth is that it started quite well, luckily, obviously, because after a year that fell 55%, there was a significant rebound in cryptocurrencies, but there are also some technological stocks the first 8 months were in the green quite well. It was more than 45% up, and I had August, which was a little more complicated, and October, which collapsed for me. In order to provide a clear understanding, I have purchased and sold numerous products through Instagram, McDonald's, and a Latin American company called Mercado Libre, so that you have a more or less idea of what my portfolio is today. Obviously, what I have invested is not the same as what I have, because there are some results, there are some shares that have grown within the portfolio because I am positive, and some that have gone down because I have lost part of the capital. Obviously, you cannot win in all positions and win with everything you buy, but the idea is to diversify and have a slightly more balanced portfolio. For some people, I can be diversified because I have more than 11 or 17 different instruments to be involved in technology and a little bit of cryptocurrencies, which is also true because I do not have industries that are more stable. In fact, this year, I think, or at the end of the year, it happened that I started investing in companies that are related to the banana industry that is slowly being legalized in the United States, Canada, and other countries. It is an industry that has huge potential. The idea is to invest in issues that have a future and make money. But to give you an idea of what my portfolio is made up of right now, my largest holding is in Bitcoin, the second largest holding is Amazon, and the third largest holding is in Facebook. Speaking of Facebook, they have 3 platforms that have billions of users, so the general income alternative is gigantic, and when large companies, especially, realize the efficiency and effectiveness of advertising on Facebook and Instagram and start carrying their budgets of hundreds of millions of dollars in marketing instead of entrepreneurs or small businesses, Facebook's income is going to fly. The participation agreement is with Apple. Apple in general is much more stable than Facebook, and Amazon has done quite well for me. The positions are in green at the moment. After Amazon, there is Tesla. After Tesla is the Latin American company Mercado Libre. And another company would be Microsoft, which is always green and stable. Some other stocks that I have, but with a smaller participation within the portfolio, would be Disney, Spotify, and Netflix. Another thing that I do not want to forget is to mention something very interesting about the eToro platform. As I said at some other time, if one does not know, you don't want to learn, or you don't have the time, what you can do is copy other people. Because I want you to understand, through my experience, the real gigantic potential within the platform. But well, in short, eToro is an incredible platform. I'm going to leave the link below so that those who are interested can create an account. My recommendation, as I said before, is to start with the simulator. Learn more or less how the platform works. I'm going to see if I make a video tutorial. If not, I'm not the only alternative. Search for it on Google, and it will come up. It's pretty simple. I hope it has been useful to you. As I always say, if you are interested in digital marketing or personal finances, I invite you to subscribe if you have not already done so. Activate the notification bell so that you receive the next videos.